Okay, we're going to discuss power chords. We're going to talk a little bit about how to make them and how to make them sound better. So the first thing to understand here is that a power chord is just the top 2 or 3 strings of a bar chord, if you know what a bar chord is, and if you don't, it's okay. A power chord is going to be the 6th string. I'm going to go to the 1st fret here so you can see this, and then the 5th string with my ring finger. Okay, now I could play just those 2 strings and it would sound just fine, but what I can do if I want to is I can add my pinky on underneath it on the 4th string, so it's sitting right underneath my ring finger. Now the goal with this power chord is being able to play the top 2 or top 3 strings depending on what you like. It doesn't matter, you can play it either way. But then the strings that you're not playing underneath it, you want to be able to deaden those strings out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to use this 1st finger to kind of kill these strings by lightly touching it. Okay? We've talked about scratching before in previous videos. Scratching, of course, is when you just touch all 6 strings and you practice your rhythm. Okay, well in this case we're scratching the bottom 4 strings or the bottom 3 strings depending on how you're making your power chord. That way if you strum too far, you won't hear those bottom strings. Okay? It's a really great way of learning how to play your power chord. That way you're always safe. You're pressing on the strings that you want and you're deadening out the strings that you don't want. Now the nice thing about the power chord is that the power chord simply moves up anywhere you want to go, and it's the same shape no matter where you go. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to get comfortable with being able to make this shape, and the goal is to be able to spread your fingers out. If you grab the guitar like this, your fingers don't have a lot of room. But if you learn to lower your wrist down, which means I'm lowering my thumb down, I have more room. You'll notice that my fingers can spread out now. If I put my hand like this, my fingers all wind up coming together. So the goal is to lower the wrist down, and that way I've got this space. See, so it's very comfortable to grab on. You just have to get used to being able to keep your wrist in a downward position like this when you're playing.